Good Monday evening, everybody. Chief Meteorologist Austen Onek here with an update for you. Going to be focusing a lot on the possibility of severe weather coming our way, so we're going to throw out a lot of what we usually talk about here when it comes to usual stuff around the area. But again, the most important thing is going to be paying attention to what the weather's going to be doing as we go into the next about 24 to 36 hours. Going to be a lot of changes coming up, especially by this time tomorrow night. It's going to be very much on the mild side tomorrow. We're going to be seeing a big dip in temperatures coming through as that next system begins to swirl on through here. Severe weather chances for tonight, not seeing anything, but it is tomorrow that we're going to be watching the potential for a lot of activity between Memphis and Jackson, Mississippi, including possible severe supercell thunderstorms. Those big, powerful thunderstorms that can produce numerous tornadoes, big hail, damaging winds. Now, where we are back in the Tennessee River Valley, the News 12 viewing area, we're in a marginal threat at this point in time. So this is something to consider to make certain that you are paying attention. Yes, it's not as huge a threat as what we're seeing back to the west of us, but it does need to be paid attention to. So we'll have more on that after Wednesday. Everything heads out of the picture. So looking at calmer conditions out there in the next few days. Our weather window West Shore home picture of the day from the Altamont Volunteer Fire Department with decorations going up on Main Street. Thank you guys at the Altamont VFD for sending that in. Got pictures? We'd love to see them. Send them to us at pictures@wdef.com. For the next few days, again, showers and thunderstorms increasing Tuesday into Wednesday, then clearing out, and then there's that big temperature drop coming our way. Actually, temperatures on Wednesday will be set very early in the morning, drop downwards, and then will remain very much on the chilly side for Thursday. At least we'll have plenty of sunshine out there. Now, this forecast is being recorded early Monday evening, so this map will be changing into tomorrow. The National Weather Services of the area issuing a high wind watch for the valleys and mountains between North Carolina and back down into the News 12 viewing area. Now, so far, the only county in the viewing area is southeastern Monroe County that has the high wind watch available. But anyone in these shaded areas could be looking at wind gusts of 50 to 70 miles per hour. And it's a good possibility that both we will see, number one, more advisories issued back to our west in the next 24 hours. And then also we'll see this high wind watch become a high wind warning as those winds begin to coalesce around portions of the area. Forecast wind gusts will be again approaching 30 miles per hour plus as we go into the early hours of Tuesday evening and Wednesday morning. So again, this forecast will also change. Be prepared for some chop out there if you're heading east or west. You're going to be noticing the potential for some very choppy driving with those winds, especially if you're driving anything like a semi-trailer or an RV or anything delivery truck-wise. You could be looking at a lot of problems and some unsteadiness on the roadway, so please be careful out there. Decently quiet for tonight. We do have, again, a few clouds drifting on through north of us, but that's about it. A few clouds and showers down across the peninsula of Florida, and our storm system getting organized back to the west of us. But other than that, really just not that much going on for the most part as we see, again, that storm system starting to get organized over the Rockies. Now, these systems, when they're over the mountains, they don't have quite as much room to maneuver, so it limits their energy. But as these things swing out into the plain states, that is where we start to see the potential of them becoming much more energetic, and that's not good news as they head in our general direction. So the risk level for right now will be best back to the west of us. That, again, will change as the Storm Prediction Center sees things kind of coming together in the next about 24 hours. We are over here. We are, again, in more of a marginal threat at this time, which is not quite as high as what we're seeing here. I don't know if we'll go to a high level or not, but we're high enough with that moderate category at this time. Primary threats, and we've talked about the high winds out there, but we also may see the potential of some heavier rainfall coming our way. So flooding, I would say it's at least a moderate level. Timing things out, this is where we see, again, the clouds will start off clearer for Tuesday morning. We'll see the clouds sweep in as we go into Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday afternoon, as that system gets a little bit closer to us from the west, we'll start to see the potential of these discrete cells developing ahead of that main line. And that's not good news, because when these cells develop like this, these will be the potentially much stronger weather coming on through, and that again is just about the time we're on with prime news at 7. So This is just one forecast model's opinion. It could change. It probably will change. So, again, we'll be watching that with a lot of interest to see what goes on. More showers and thunderstorms roll on through past about midnight into Wednesday, and we'll still see by the time the kids get on the school bus early Wednesday morning of maybe some lingering areas of showers and possibly some thunderstorms, also some heavy rainfall, also the possibility of some fog out there as the winds begin to blow that colder air in. It's going to interact with that moisture, and that could give us, again, some patchy, dense fog mixed in with that rainfall that's departing. So we could see some sloppy travel conditions as well Wednesday morning. Now, by the time we get early in the morning on Wednesday, notice that our temperatures start off, we'll hit our highs early during the morning, and then toward the afternoon, the temperatures really start to plummet. We'll be back in the lower 40s easily enough as we go toward dinner time on Wednesday. So it's going to be a very weird day when it comes to temperatures, and also, again, a good day to practice being weather aware. Raincast showing the best possibility of rainfall mainly between around I-40 and I-24 in parts of Middle Tennessee and northern parts of the News 12 viewing area. That's where we could pick up some localized areas of around 3 inches plus, so that again will be an issue. Now, just because we're not seeing as much down here in Georgia or parts of the Carolinas, not a good idea to just sort of ignore the threat. We will be seeing the potential of heavier rainfall coming on through. And for next week, not this week, but coming up after the weekend, we're getting into around the weekend where we see the potential of more rainfall coming on through. We then have a series of systems coming through on Monday. Again, that's next week. That's still about 7 to 8 days away. And another couple systems coming in after that. One for Wednesday, and quite possibly looking down toward the southwest of us, another round of rainfall coming up from the Gulf and the Rio Grande area. So that, again, could be a bit of an issue as we look for what is going to be, for all intents and purposes, a very soggy start to December if everything pans out. Rest of the forecast, again, seeing the potential for more thunderstorms. The primary threat we're going to be focusing on is going to be Tuesday night into Wednesday. Stay tuned to News 12 for more details there. Then from Friday night through about next Sunday and Monday, we see better chances of showers and thunderstorms coming on through. Mainly just showers with could be some rumbles of thunder, and way too warm for anything but just plain rainfall. So good news, again, for most everybody on that. Also good news, less than about 72 hours until the end of hurricane season, and nothing is showing up across the Atlantic or the Caribbean, so good news there. The time to get ready for severe weather is right now, when nothing is happening. And if you'd like to know more about programming your weather radio, we can help you do that. If you'd like to know more about what you can do with your programmable all hazards NOAA weather radio, where if you don't want to be alerted for a blizzard warning in Michigan or a heat advisory in Texas, you can program your radio for various counties and various warnings. It's easier than it looks, and these devices can be life-saving. So please consider, first of all, picking one up at the store tonight or tomorrow. Hopefully your business, your place of worship, your kid's school has one of these things, because it will come in very, very handy, again, to alert you when severe weather happens. 24/7, 365 information from the National Weather Service. If you have somebody in your home that's hard of hearing, it has an alternate jack on the back to flash a light or set off a buzzer. It has an alternate antenna jack to be plugged into if you want to attach a bigger antenna to get information from farther away. So if you'd like to be able to do this, all you have to do is go to wdef.com/weather, and we'll help you program that in. Also, you can find out more information on my social media pages. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Tumblr, Reddit, WordPress, Facebook, and again, Twitter, as long as it lasts. We'll be watching this very carefully. Things are going to be kind of in flux. It is going to change a lot in the next 24 hours when it comes to timing, amount of rainfall, wind gusts, all that. So now's the time to be ready for that. Not panicking anybody. We just want to make certain you are ready, to make certain that you are updated with the latest information. So time to be weather aware and paying very close attention to what's going on with the weather. We will do that here for you at News 12. So definitely want to tune in for more questions, concerns, ideas. Email me at aonek@wdef.com. From the News 12 studios in downtown Chattanooga, I'm Chief Meteorologist Austen Onek. Stay tuned for updates as we go through Tuesday and into early Wednesday. Again, some rough weather heading our direction. Time to be ready for it is now. So keep it tuned to News 12.